listening to, watching, hearing, smelling, tasting, and feeling sex, drugs, and skincare. Like and subscribe. Hi, welcome to Sex, Drugs, and Skincare. I am Nikki Davis Miller, and with me is Sandro Yocolano.
Oh, I was going to say, I didn't tell you my name. I forgot it.
No.
Yeah. I'm here.
Okay, good. Yeah. I'm a stand-up esthetician and a licensed comedian, and Sandro.
You son of a gun! You got me.
I did, didn't I? You didn't think I was going to say it this time again?
No, I didn't. That was great.
It gets less funny every time.
Yeah, but when I remember that you said it before, I immediately blank it out, and then it comes to me new again.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I like to adapt.
I'm very much like that. That's why we get along so well. I forget all of the shit that happens in between the good stuff.
I have the shortest term memory when it's things that my problems and faults that I have, and I think more terrible life choices I make. I forget.
But you honestly, like, you asked me something. You're like, remember that thing about the thing that we were in a fight or whatever? And I was like, I seriously have no recollection of that whatsoever.
And then in my mind, instead of thinking like, oh, maybe it's, maybe like, oh, maybe she has so much in her mind she can't remember that point, and maybe she was so in the moment during that argument that she doesn't have a memory of it. But then ultimately I'm like, well, it must have meant nothing to you, but why'd you get so angry in the moment? And then I hold on to that and I resent you for it for the rest of my life.
And that's why we're in couples counseling.
And that's why we're doing fine. We're doing good.
That was a lot of thoughts to have all at once.
Yeah, it was. Also, I'm like, I put like a lot of lotion on my forehead before I left.
You mean sweat?
I put a lot of sweat on my forehead. It comes in a jar.
Okay.
You take it out, put sweat on yourself, and then your body releases avocado cream. Goes this in reverse.
If you put too much of the avocado, If
guacamole.
I was gonna say, if you put too much of that on, you won't be able to produce your own avocado cream.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense, because when I used to always put a lot of eye drops in my eyes, and I was always afraid I'd have diarrhea.
Oh yeah. It's just
because my body doesn't produce its own diarrhea.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Oh my God. We like to talk about diarrhea a lot.
It's a part of life,
It is for a lot of people.
So it is a lot, especially when you have two cats and one of them is super nervous.
I cleaned up one today.
Yeah.
The diarrhea, and one a couple days ago.
It's amazing how many or how much money in on how many like floor mats you buy when you have cats, because they always find they don't like to pee on the hardwood floor, but they will to send a message. But if you have like a little fodder, have like a little rug that you hate, and then just keep it there, and hopefully they just shit and piss there.
Yeah, that's on a good day. If they
that's
do
on
that.
a good day, and then other days they have cat. I get cat fur all over the place.
Well, and now
on lip balm, that's my favorite.
Oh my God.
When you take a shower and use the towel,
and then
it's
you
just
use. I got out of the shower the other day and I was covered in fur.
Yeah. But they're still so cute,
I know.
and they're like so adorable. And then like one of them like puts his hand out and does this, like he wants me to pet his ear or something.
And then you forget how gross you feel.
Yeah, and they smell like poop usually. I always thought that cats were so much cleaner than dogs, and like because they clean themselves. But like no, it's the same.
Well, it's because they have long hair. They get poop stuck in their long butt hair.
They do.
The guest is just going.
Well, I'm not here.
No, you're not here yet. She
No,
hasn't arrived.
She's in Pizza Slice Land,
Oh my
so
God.
she's chilled out.
What is it okay if I wear my hair like this for the rest of the podcast?
Yeah.
Doesn't it look a little bit like?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked me that question, because I had an answer for you before.
Well, I just want to make sure, like, if I turned my head too much this way, you got to let me know, because I don't want the camera to see the back.
Well, no, the camera won't see the back unless you show the back of your head to the camera.
I've had it happen before by accident.
Well, because you've spun it around.
Yes, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll be facing this way for most of the podcast like that.
I think that's good. Yeah, just.
I did bring a ponytail just in case. Yeah.
Yeah, put the ponytail on in the middle. Be like, hold on, let me just. Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, you look good. You look cute.
I just taught my class today.
Oh, that's nice.
So I don't know if you guys can tell. My face is definitely warm from all the massage, and hopefully it's lifted.
Yeah,
and
you have a certain more perkiness to your
my tits
aura. Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing. You did like this stuff on your cheeks and your boobs lifted.
It's nice.
It's pretty good. Yeah, you work gravity in one place, the rest of the body compensates.
Absolutely. You're like a scientist.
Well, I'm like one. I like one. There's one scientist I like.
You like one? Yeah.
That's about it.
You're a
Bill Nye.
scientist. Oh yeah, I like that guy too.
Yeah. His last name reminds me of New Year's Eve.
Oh,
How are
yeah.
you doing?
I'm good. I had a little anxiety today, but
Yep.
I'm fine now. It wasn't about anything. It was just like one of those days where I had a lot of things to do. And now that I'm here, I feel so much better.
That's good.
This is the
Very
place
cool.
to be. Oh, our globe went out.
No, I tried to put it on,
Oh.
but I didn't turn on, so I figured it's better to have it than not have it.
Well, the people who are listening don't know.
Yeah, if you're just listening to the podcast, watch it.
Yeah, exactly. You really should watch it. It's very visually pleasing.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff happening, and Nikki points to stuff behind her that doesn't work. So, yeah.
My guest is very visually pleasing as well.
Yes, she looks fantastic. She's
Oh my God.
pajama partied it up.
Yeah, she brought her game. It's like, this is really the problem. This is the best pajama wear since the show has started.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
That's great.
It's like ASMR when she talks.
I'm so happy to be here.
Oh, I want so bad that they can pick that up. I hope so.
I think these are very good mics. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I think
Yeah. Oh, Alex is
Yeah.
saying yes. Producer Alex says yes. So you can continue to make whisper sounds.
because you haven't introduced me yet, so I'm whispering.
I actually didn't hear the first part.
Oh, you didn't introduce me, so I'm whispering. So if I whisper, it's like I'm not
Oh,
here.
right. Yeah, she's in the shadows.
Yes.
Yes, I get. And now,
How
why
does
am I
the
whispering?
ASMR work? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, how is? Oh, I don't know. You just listen to
Is it-
sounds.
but I mean, like, but is it always like if someone's speaking? Is it always like a whisper, or is it like just because it's like it hits different? Because a whisper definitely like affects you differently when you hear it.
Sure.
It kind of draws you in, and then it's softer, and it like has like a vibration as well. But is that part of it, or is that like just?
Yeah, it's probably all of that. Like it
Oh.
affects your ears in a certain way.
Because it's not like people that were like they were like against a law to do ASMR in certain countries, and they were just like, "We gotta do it very quietly, or else the government's gonna find us." It's like, who's whispering in there? You know, like so. Yeah.
That would be bad. I should do my whole. I should do my whole comedy whispering. I think.
Yeah.
I think it would be better for everybody.
People are like, and then if anybody's talking normally, they're heckling.
Oh yeah.
They're like, "Excuse me," and you're like, "What?"
no, they
What?
have to talk normally.
Yeah. And then you say, "Oh, okay, sorry." Yeah, you could totally draw them in.
I like
for
when you
sure.
whisper. That's nice.
Yeah, I like when I whisper too. Yeah, it's like it's shut up, I hate you.
Are we flirting right now?
Are we fluting?
Are we fluting? I didn't say my mouth is going to work.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, good.
I think we're.
I was.
Okay. Oh, I was flirting.
You were.
Yeah.
You were flirting back.
Let's see. Popcorn is ASMR too, right? Is that too loud? Like
I'm looking
like
over at the
crunchiness?
guest.
I don't know much about ASMR.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yes.
I bet it is. I bet popping popcorn would be good at ASMR.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They put a lot of animals eating crunchy foods on ASMR on Instagram, and it's very satisfying.
Oh, like the cats eating like the corn and like the
and the
stuff
treats
like that.
and the bunnies eating
Yeah.
like celery. Oh, that's the best.
Oh god, it's so good. One time I did ATM ASMR, and I quietly got some money out of the bank. I didn't tell anybody about it.
I did MSRP, and I got the sticker price on my car, and no less and no more.
Shut up.
I know.
That's all.
MSRP, isn't that right?
Yeah, is it manufacturer suggested retail price?
Yeah.
Some
Okay.
people say MRSP.
Yeah, that's what it is. Oh,
MSRP, isn't it?
MSRP. Yeah, it's MSRP.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. That's the sound of everybody turning off the television right now.
I like.
Oh, we're on television.
You got to keep.
We're on television.
Yeah. If you airplay this to your television,
Yeah.
then technically it's a podcast.
I pretend like I'm on television
you
all the
should.
time, actually. I mean, to myself.
Yeah.
Don't you kind of do that?
Hey, do whatever you want. I was gonna say follow your dreams, but I'll just cut the other guy. Do whatever you want.
Okay, thank you.
But yeah, I picture like I'm on TV sometimes. I think it's good visualizations.
I loved how you said that.
Hmm.
I had to call you out, though, since you called me out on it.
Yeah, I don't mind if you call me out. I appreciate the connection. What?
Nothing. Should we bring out our guest?
Yes, I think so. Because I
Okay.
have nothing to say, and I love you.
Okay.
And that's
Well, you're going to
that's
still have
it.
to talk when you're on their other couch.
Oh yeah,
so-
that's right.
Yeah, so don't go away.
Don't go away mad.
Yeah, don't go. I don't care if you're mad. Just don't go away.
Okay, I'll be here. I'm
we
excited.
have. Oh yeah, me too. Because
Yeah.
we've had this guest on before, and we
Mhm.
did 80s skincare, which has, by the way, gotten so many views on our teaser.
That's what you told me.
Yeah, it was like 15,000 or something like that.
Is that really good?
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
it's good
that's
for
pretty
me.
good for me. Yeah,
For
it's
me
pretty good.
personally, it's good.
Yeah, I consider it to be very
okay,
good.
that's good.
And you did ASMR because you were doing gun sounds.
Oh, I guess that counts
that was
too.
so. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did discover I'm really good at sound effects
You did.
during that. I had no
Yeah.
idea before that.
I thought like it was a pre-planned thing. I thought it was like, those movies where like you hustle somebody playing pool
Mhm.
and you end up, it's like, aha, I'm Paul Newman. And you take off the mask.
You thought I was shoehorning that in a
I
little bit?
thought you were just like, all of a sudden you just started like just doing like sound effects. And I was like, she's going to be a Foley artist.
I mean, I was really glad at that point that I had taken a couple of groundlings classes because I feel like
Mm.
without
Yeah,
that,
for
I
sure.
wouldn't have been able to do it.
Groundlings is the improv that's all about you paying them money for the classes.
Exactly. And
yeah.
technically not supposed to make sound effects while you're doing it. That's
Really?
something that's interesting. Like they don't want
Oh.
you to be like pop, 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 like you're
Oh,
hammering
you have
because you just pretend you're hammering.
You pretend you're doing it because
Oh,
if
okay.
you were really hammering, you wouldn't be making
don't
the
pop, pop,
sounds.
pop.
Oh, right.
No.
Right. Yeah. Wow, that's interesting. It keeps you. It's like a ground.
It's
groundlings. You
it's
keep
grounded.
you're grounded.
Yeah, you're
Mhm.
grounded. What if you just made sounds on every single thing you did? You're like pouring teas, like go, 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 go,
yeah.
Like it's
I just
hot.
went to a sketch show and they did that and it was really funny.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, it
it's
was
gotta
just
be
funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's not what you're supposed to do, and that makes it funnier.
They were
I
doing
think.
like lightsaber.
Oh, that's hilarious!
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that.
Yeah. Because I don't, if you don't,
Yeah.
how would I know?
Yo, you don't know what
Yeah,
you're doing.
this doesn't mean anything to
No.
me.
Yeah.
No, hosing
Yeah.
off, hosing.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. You're
Yeah.
like either like
Hosing off the diarrhea.
washing
Yeah,
a car
hosing
or
off
hosing
the
off diarrhea.
diarrhea.
Yeah.
That's universal sign for hosing off diarrhea.
the-
It's just,
Unless you add the
Unless you-
then you know it's lightsaber.
You brought it back around. That was very clutch of you.
nice. Very
Yeah.
cool.
Did we talk about that on air
Nope.
or off air?
I
was
think
off air.
I think it was off air,
Oh,
but
damn
it
it.
doesn't.
All right.
It doesn't matter.
All right.
You prove that you're not number
Pen-
2 to anything.
present?
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. I was trying to make a poop joke again.
All right, let's get out of here. All right, so I'm going to bring her out.
Okay.
I love her so much. She's amazing. I want to eat her face. You guys, put your hands together. Come into the couch. It's Macy Isaacs.
We gotta watch that camper episode where they're driving like the
Okay,
trailer.
we're talking.
Oh, the long trailer,
Yeah.
the movie.
Yeah.
It's one.
Yeah.
It's an incredible movie.
My
You can
mom was
still be
watching
recording.
it.
Yeah,
My mom
sorry.
was watching it once, and then I started watching it. And I was like in the middle of it, but I want to go back and.
It's so funny.
It is
I have it on
so
DVD.
good.
If you still
That's-
have a DVD player, I don't know.
Do
if
we have a
anyone
DVD
does.
player?
I do, yeah. I bought a non-region specific so I could watch some Steve Coogan stuff.
Oh, that's right. We had to do that for Steve. Do you know Steve?
Yeah, of
Coogan?
course. And
Yeah.
I have some British stuff
Yeah,
too that I
yeah,
can't
yeah, yeah.
watch.
Of course
so
you
I-
do. You're that kind of person that would have British stuff.
So that's good to know that exists.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
Amazon it was like $25.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then it just worked, and there's no region, whatever, so you can play pretty much anything.
Yeah, so you can get other stuff that you, for some reason, they don't carry in America. Which
Yeah,
makes
and I
no
had to get the
sense.
DVDs from the UK. So the
Mhm.
DVDs came from the UK, and the player for it came from some warehouse in the US in like Ohio or something.
Mhm.
I don't know.
It's fascinating.
I didn't track it like that.
You
but
didn't know?
No.
Oh, I thought I gave you the tracking numbers. Okay, well, you gotta keep track of it.
Macy Isaacs, everybody. Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
My pleasure. I'm so happy you're here. I love the pajamas are making me stutter. They're so good.
Thank you. I already said this, but I almost didn't wear them because I was like, well, if I come back for a Valentine's Day episode, because I figured that would be my next.
Yeah, for sure. I'll put it in there.
I've already burned these by
yeah,
wearing
exactly.
them.
You burnt you didn't
Yeah.
actually burn
No,
them.
it's like how you burn your material now.
Yes.
It's just all you do, right? They don't care anymore. You can just burn it.
Yeah,
So I'm burning these pajamas like
Yeah.
it's material.
you can only wear them one time.
I can only wear it one time.
And it is material. It's made out of material and
Exactly.
it's material. Yeah.
Mhm.
If you're in case you're not watching, it's a striped robe, and I love the contrast
Yeah.
with the white hearts. Tell me
Mhm.
more about it.
Well, see, this robe, a good friend gave this robe to me, and it's kind of more like, I would say like bohemian.
It looks like
chic.
linen or
It's
something.
these two should not go together.
But that's what I like about it.
I put them together.
Yeah.
Yeah. And but then the hearts is more of a washable silk. I love a washable
yeah.
silk. Did you know that how silk is made?
No.
I don't think this is the washable silk, but
Okay.
real silk is like from a worm.
Yeah, it's from a worm.
Oh, you so you didn't know?
Yeah, I just thought there was
I mean,
some other way.
No, I just thought it's really bothersome to me.
That whole thing you're wearing, or
I
like
don't
the
think
silk,
this.
it's from a worm.
Right.
I think they shoot it out of their butt and then they just take it. I don't think you're like
Right, it's
taking
not-
anything away from them.
And I'm not like, you're not wearing worms,
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
right? But still,
You're wearing fish bait.
You're
that's-
wearing-
yeah. I thought it always came from spiders for some reason, or an offshoot like their webs. But I guess silkworms. I didn't.
Silkworms,
I never
that's
put
it,
that together.
silkworms, yeah.
Which I always knew about silkworms, but I just, hoped.
You didn't put it together.
I just didn't, want the truth.
You can't handle it. The truth.
Yeah. But I don't think this, but like I'm saying, this is washable, so I don't think this is made from worms.
Worms
That's a
aren't-
great
worms aren't
advertisement
washable.
for it.
Yeah,
Not made from
sustainable.
worms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's red with white hearts, and then she's got her.
My slippers?
Yeah, what do you call
Those are like very
slippers,
regal.
Yeah,
I got a little bumblebee on those. Well, I don't even see a brand. Oh, my mom got these for me. Patricia Green. That's the brand. Never heard of it, but I guess she makes slippers.
I love that.
I love a house shoe.
A house shoe is what I just had the cats pee on.
I had to throw away
Today,
two.
I've just found out
Yeah.
they were my favorite shoes.
He doesn't like you. Something's going on.
Something's going on with him.
Well, what'd you do?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm not sure. I think
You sure you don't know?
I'm thinking maybe we didn't. We went away like an extra day or
Yeah.
something. and
You
he
didn't
wasn't-
tell him? You told him like
You
3
know what?
days and you were gone 4?
I think I do need to break it down for them before we leave.
Yeah.
You have
they see
to.
they see the bags and like
Yeah.
coming out, and
They
they're
start
kind of put it
problem.
together. And
You have to show them the amount of underwear you're packing so they know how long you're going.
that's a great point.
That's
yeah.
not a good point for me, but yeah.
Will you pack a little?
Oh, you're
or
not an
more?
underwear gal?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't change my underwear.
Seriously.
No, I do.
I thought maybe you just meant you didn't wear it.
No, I can't. That feels weird when I
I
don't
know.
wear underwear.
It's really bad. That just feels like college because it was like I never did laundry.
Oh, right.
So it doesn't feel good.
I'll still wear my bathing suit top as a bra sometimes if I can't find my real one.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't wear. Oh wait, actually, I have worn like underwear. I've worn underwear, bathing suit like trunks or whatever.
Mhm.
But they have like the little mesh inside,
Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
and I don't appreciate that, but. I do it only like if I'm like doing laundry, and in my mind I'm like, no, I need to maximize the amount of. I feel like I'm getting away with something extra if I like use like a really crappy pair of they turn into a crappy pair of shorts after I poop in them while I'm doing laundry. So I'm like, oh, I don't care about
You
these.
just poop right through the mesh.
Yeah, but
Is
it's
that
too
what the mesh is for?
Yeah,
Because I have wondered.
You have to keep the good
like
poops.
Yeah.
It's ironically it's supposed to like not create a mesh, but it's very meshy because you have like your shit goes right through it. And
Right,
it's like
it's
you're
perforated.
Very meshy.
yeah, it's like you're making
Not
mashed
perforated.
Mashed potatoes.
Perforated's what you tear.
potatoes. You tear it's
Little holes.
Those.
Yeah.
well, isn't it perforated like means there's little holes in it?
I think
Yeah,
there's
holes.
another
That's what I just
word.
said. Holes.
Yeah, there's another word. What is it when you're pushing through?
Like scoring.
No, when you're pushing. you're
Not
pushing-
permeated. That's more of.
Yeah. As it's like
shoot.
being pushed through. I was like, poop. A net and a netting. By the way, if you're not hashtagging poop on every one of these
I have been so
podcasts,
stupid. I
you
know.
are missing out on the number 2 market in the world. Excrete, I think a
Oh,
producer.
excrete?
Yeah, I think maybe excrete. Yeah, maybe you're excreting through. This has been such a long explanation for
Yeah.
something that I didn't actually do, but now I'm getting a visual of like someone just like shitting directly through some trunks that have the mesh in them.
You have to cut a little extra hole maybe for
And
that.
then they also have like a little mesh pocket in the front in case like you're bringing your house keys or something with you, and you put
You've
it in
got
there.
them in your
You,
underwear.
you want to
got
go
them in-
swimming with them,
yeah.
flapping
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
With your keys.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. Fro candy, for candy. Yeah. Oh yeah. I like fro candy better.
Oh, for
Yeah.
candy. Oh, yeah.
For
You
candy.
keep candy in there. Hopefully,
you
it's not
can-
like sugar candy.
Yeah.
I think it'll still be good after the chlorine hits it.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skittles, fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. M&Ms. they'll be
I've
fine.
always thought that that's maybe what the point of the little thing inside a woman's underwear, that little cotton panel.
I don't know what that.
But if you turn
Oh,
it outside, you could put snacks in there.
that's what it's for.
I
The
mean, I don't know
panty
what else.
liner
Yeah,
is you
yeah.
turn it around, you wear it inside
Oh.
out, and then you can put snacks.
There has to be a reason other
Yeah.
than just to protect our vagina, because I don't think the manufacturers of underwear
Care.
care about our
I mean, you know
Chapstick?
what's in manufacturer,
peaches.
man.
Yeah, of course,
Oh,
obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's.
And that's a fact.
let's.
Alex is throwing up right now. No, he's giving us the, what do you call this sign?
Okay.
We're not okay.
The okay sign.
Yeah.
With the
Yeah, but
round
he's doing
thing and the three
sarcastic. He's going
fingers.
okay.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well, I wanted to talk to you.
Yeah.
Oh, did you fall asleep on the mic?
What?
No. Oh, I thought you were like,
Oh no, I get really close to the mic.
you do? Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. You feel close to the mic.
I feel close.
All right. Yeah, you have good relationship to it.
Well, as you know, you can be close to something and not necessarily have a good relationship with it. But I
Mm.
hope that I also have a good relationship and close with the mic.
This is why we've had her back on the podcast because she breaks it down and it really makes so much sense for life, honestly. Yeah.
Good. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
We've. Oh, I thought you were done. I'm sorry.
No, okay.
Oh,
All right.
I thought it was over.
I was
too.
about to make it awkwarder.
That's
Like
one
if I'm
way to
from-
do it.
Yeah, if I'm from Pennsylvania, but awkwarder.
Awkward.
Like they're water, is that
Yeah.
what they say, right?
Yeah, but that's how they say water, right?
Yeah.
All right.
What were you gonna say before we? I hate to distract you.
Oh no, God no, please. But we were going to talk about rosacea.
Yes, that's right.
And first of all, I have my assistant who has given me the statistics of, and you can read it into there. How
Yeah.
many people have rosacea?
So, approximately 14 million people in the U.S. suffer from rosacea, and 415 million worldwide.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, and that is
Wow.
according to an article. So that's what I searched for.
It was by Yale, though.
It was a Yale study done on that, and that's concluded it was about 14 million of these people in the U.S. have rosacea. But so, what exactly is rosacea?
So if
Because I've heard it my whole life.
yeah, okay. So a lot of people have like pink on the cheeks, and am I allowed to say that you have it?
Yes.
I've never seen it on you. I don't know if you're.
I have a
covering it.
different. No, I have like a different breed.
Okay.
If
Tell
you-
us about that.
Well, can you first break it down? And I want to hear from your point of view what it is.
Okay, yeah.
Because I'm on the fence if I really do. A dermatologist told me I have it, but keep going.
I don't know. Okay. So usually it shows up on the cheeks and nose. I think it's connected to something digestive. And you mentioned earlier that it was something candida related.
That's what yes. So it's more like a rash for me.
It's a rash. Okay.
But it doesn't. So it's not constant. He said it's when I eat too much sugar, I get.
I don't think that's rosacea, though. I think that
I
he's right
know.
about that, but I don't know if that's
You don't know if that's rosacea. Someone else told me that too.
Yeah,
That's an
usually it's like
esthetician.
red capillaries under the skin that get hot, and then you get like permanent blush on your cheeks.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of people get really, like when it's really bad, they get it on their nose, just like covered their nose.
But then one time I went and played pickleball, and I was really trying hard, and I got overheated, and then I was like it. And so that's rosacea, I think.
Yeah, that is.
Okay.
Well,
And it wasn't just red face because it was like a break. It was like there were bumps. It
okay.
wasn't just like I worked out.
well,
And
there's
that-
acne rosacea too.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So maybe it's,
Maybe it's that.
Yeah.
If it didn't go away right away,
no, it didn't. I mean, it took a few hours.
that's usually from sugar.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I know.
but I'm not going to cut out sugar.
No.
So it's just like, I just know like sometimes I'm going to have it,
Yeah.
and that's just what I have to live with.
I get it.
I think it's acceptable.
Yeah.
Your face doesn't really show it. I don't see any of it.
I don't have a breakout right now, thank goodness.
So
But
yours
like
goes
during
into
the
remission.
holidays,
Oh, yeah.
it's really bad.
Is it also stress too? Like, can you
can be.
get it from? Like, I mean, like
Mm.
yours specifically. Do you ever get it?
I
or is it
haven't
just-
noticed that it's related to
Oh,
stress,
okay.
but
Spicy foods?
I try to take it pretty easy on myself.
Okay.
I don't really force the spicy foods,
Mm.
but if it happens, I don't know that I eat enough of it
Okay.
to upset.
What about alcohol? When you drink alcohol, does your face get red?
No, not really.
Okay.
But maybe if I drank to excess,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Should I try tonight?
Yes. Would you
See
please
how
and
many
let
I
us know?
drink?
Yeah, I want
How-
you to let us know.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there's-
Also-
It takes
there's
to
drinks
get red
next door?
face.
Yeah.
Do you want to start drinking right now?
I think that's a good idea.
Okay. Well, are you serious?
Yeah,
'Cause-
I'll start drinking now and we'll see if it gets red as
Okay.
when we're
and you have
done.
a ride home or something?
Why am I going to drink that much?
Okay. No. Yes.
Why don't you first?
Well, I can
drink-
have a drink, right?
Yeah. You can. I'm just. Yeah. If I have a half a drink, I'm like on the floor.
Really?
I don't really drink, so it just and then I feel like shit the next day. Oh, Alex is getting you something.
Okay, yeah.
Adult beverage.
Because remember, I had the pizza before this, so
Oh, that's
that's gonna.
perfect.
have the yeah.
I'll soak it up.
And you got the grease in there.
Yeah.
Soak
Pizza's
it
a
up.
fantastic food to have before you drink for sure. Because
Pre-game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You pre-game and nice. I've never drank to excess, but one time I got pretty drunk and we drank to in excess, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It felt too like I felt like I had like a tie around my neck. That's too much of it. It's a bad joke.
You got a
I'm
noose
sorry.
around your neck.
Guys, if you're just listening to the podcast, I made a joke about the lead singer.
Oh, I was wondering, did he die and
masturbating
kill
and
himself?
Yeah, he killed himself.
with
Wait,
a
wait, wait.
necktie.
He was masturbating while he killed
Yeah,
himself.
he had a necktie against a doorknob.
I'm not laughing at that.
And,
Yeah.
I don't know the sentence.
Which sucks because you die like this corporate world.
Doing what you love.
Yeah. Doing what you. Yeah, it's just a way better to look at it.
Yeah.
Do you want White Claw or Modelo?
I'll take a Modelo.
Okay. I think the producer Alex has heard. He's got thumbs up. You got 2. Wait. Oh, he said 2 minutes. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wow, I feel so special.
You
I
are
feel
so special.
VIP. Just Modelo coming at me.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
I think Modelo is the #1 beer right now.
Like overall, with
not
just like at a Mexican restaurant or something.
You got it. I think it's the
Modelo
#1.
is good. It's smooth.
Oh,
Like it beat. Well, obviously Bud Light's having a moment that's not doing as well.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think Bud Light was. But anyway, so that's knocked down.
Bud Light is
and by best,
transitioning.
yeah, it is transitioning
Yeah.
to a different.
To a different shittier label. label.
So I think Modelo is like maybe not the best, but like the most popular
What is
beer
it?
right now.
And it's just smooth.
It's pretty easy,
I like
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I like a beer.
and
I
it's a
do.
good. I like the bottle.
Oh yeah, a nice glass bottle.
If this comes in a can, I'll be happy. But I like the bottle.
I love that.
The
Mhm.
gold label, kind of like a.
Yeah.
There's something about that.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
That
dig it.
foil.
Mhm.
That foil looks like you could eat chocolate with that foil.
Oh yeah, or maybe it was used for chocolate.
What?
I don't know.
Recycled beer labeled for chocolate.
You know what? I just say things that come out of my mouth. I don't know what they're going to
I
be.
was
a lot of
dazzled by
times.
Yeah.
your pizza earrings.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
right. We were talking about that earlier. I have the pizza earrings on. There's the necklace too that comes with it. My birthday's in January.
I don't need
Oh.
that.
Uh-oh.
I actually prefer. No, I'd love that.
She's
Oh, I was saying I prefer Coors.
yeah.
Is that how you pronounce it? I think
Yes.
so.
Oh no, do I? No. I'm sorry. No.
I'm good. Thank you,
You're
buddy.
good?
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
thank you. Thank you for offering.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, there you go. Cheers.
That's nice. Alex
Cheers,
brought-
guys.
Oh,
Cheers.
that's so nice. Yay.
And it's light,
Yes.
so it might not affect the rosacea. But
Probably not. I don't think it will, but by the end of the podcast, we'll find out.
we'll find out. And
That's
also, what's
exciting.
fun about Coors is it's the can gets as cold as the Rockies. That's that one.
Oh.
Where the mountains will change colors depending on how cold colors. It's not like rainbow, but I think it just gets more blue or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
They should make it rainbow and piss off more people. So now
Yeah.
Bud
Yeah.
Light and Coors are in trouble for being Pride.
Yes, I think every
Affiliated.
single beer out there
Mhm.
should have rainbows on them so
That's
that
funny.
everyone's forced to drink it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And now you have to drink it.
And it's the people
Mhm.
who drink a lot of beer.
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
Need to be
Are people
drinking
mad
rainbows.
at Lucky Charms?
That's a
I don't
really
know.
good
They
question.
should.
They should be.
They should be though. It's a lot of
Skittles.
Because
a
that's
lot
been
of
going on
rainbows.
for
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah.
And Skittles. Oh my god.
Yeah, they taste the rainbow. Yikes.
They do taste the rainbow.
Yeah, what's so wrong with a bunch of colors? That's like the first thing you do when I take any kind of a hallucinogenic drug, or even when I'm super stoned, I like a bunch of colors.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so what's wrong with that? I don't get why people would care about it.
I forgot what you were talking about.
Gay people,
No, but what was
rednecks.
But what was this? Oh, you just saying rainbows in general.
redneck, red.
I
They also
have-
have red.
I have a story about rednecks.
Oh, please.
Do you know how that name started or where that comes
No.
from? I'm about to blow your mind.
I'm so excited.
Said somebody just
Takes
took a
a
swig
sip.
of beer. I love when someone says
Yes.
that.
In about 1920, the men in the coal miners in the Appalachian Mountains were not being treated well, right? They're very underpaid, overworked, all these things. They finally got enough courage to go on strike to protest. And they all wore red bandanas around their necks in solidarity. And then they call these Appalachian Mountain people rednecks that were protesting.
Oh.
Which is so interesting that now redneck, what that means versus
Yeah.
what it meant in 1920.
completely
Oh, wow.
different.
Completely.
I know. But
Holy
that's how,
shit.
I mean, I'm sure there's other, but I heard on a podcast that that's one way
Mm-hmm.
we think we maybe got to redneck.
I love those stories.
Right?
Yeah, even
Yeah.
if it's just a podcast. Not,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it's not factual.
It makes sense though, because like it is linked, like, working in a coal mine, doing
Yep.
that,
Oh,
and
yeah.
also being a redneck, which is like you're out. What I thought was it was like you're out in the
That's
sun.
what I thought
and
too.
it's, so they're both related to like
That's what I
manual
thought, yeah.
labor,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
but one's protesting and the other one,
It's
all this-
working.
is working but protesting in a different
Mm-hmm.
way.
I felt like I just agreed with you, and it sounded like I just changed over, and I was like, yeah, that's right. I agree with that.
That's fine.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, no one really pays attention.
Well,
to
it's also funny to think that
good.
like the WGA and SAG are just a bunch of rednecks.
right, because they're out there like picketing all. Yeah,
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
they're getting the red necks.
Oh.
Well, and just because they're picketing. Yeah.
Oh, because they're picketing. I missed that whole part.
You missed the picketing
No, I mean,
part?
I heard what you said, but I didn't put the connection together.
Oh, okay. I was
Sometimes I
about
need things
to
to
start over about in 1920, there were coal miners.
You need to take a sip first.
Yeah.
In 1920,
Yeah.
there were these coal miners.
Yeah.
Beaten wives.
Mhm.
No, I'm just kidding. That's not fair. That's not fair. I
Coal
changed the
miner-
story.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't say that. That's not.
That's
I mean, I'm sure there's one of them at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah, oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
I think we could say more than that, but I don't want to I'm not here for that.
I'm a huge redneck following, so.
That's what I was. What about wife beater followings? I'm talking about the shirt.
The
though.
shirt.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a nice tank top.
Maybe we should make a sex, drugs, and skincare tank top.
I think that would be a great idea.
Yeah.
Let's do a bunch of coke and come up with a bunch of ideas, and then
That's my
we'll
favorite.
do every line, every one of them. That's
Alex's
the idea.
thumbs up.
Yeah.
And, yeah, he's in. All right.
Okay.
We're going to start a businesses. Businesses.
Yeah, I
many
can't wait
of
for the
them.
business.
So rosacea and redneck though.
Whoa,
That's
I see
interesting.
it.
Is that like a rosacea? Is that, maybe they have rosacea on their necks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
They,
I don't
they
think
drink a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
don't.
coal miners in Appalachia.
Maybe. You know what? I'm not going to rule it out.
Okay,
I'm not going to rule it out.
that was easy.
I
But-
will probably say though they probably didn't care if they had rosacea.
Oh, hell no. They didn't care about it.
Yeah.
They're busy doing.
They're busy.
Yeah.
They're like hockey players. They do whatever it takes to get by. Their teeth are missing. They don't care. That's it.
With the doctor who prescribed or didn't prescribe, well, yeah, he prescribed me some stuff, but told me that I had rosacea. I told him, what do you guys, so when you guys go to the doctor and it says your occupation,
Mhm.
what do you write?
Oh, that's a
Esthetician.
good.
You write, you get, that's good that you have esthetician.
I will write either self-employed
Mm-hmm.
or I'll
Very vague.
write. Yes, I don't know what to.
Mhm.
Or I'll just write like. I think one of them. Maybe once I'll write comedian or.
I mix it up.
entertain or-
Well, yeah,
yeah.
I started writing comedian a few years ago just as like I've made this decision in my life, sort of more of a
Nice.
yeah. And then I realized I don't really want to be asked questions about that necessarily, right?
Yes.
But at this point, I had written down comedian, and he was like this Beverly Hills dermatologist, and he was like, oh, and he had like a Werther's original in his mouth. So like as he was talking, I was just like a lot. He was like, oh, you're a comedian. Do you know one of my clients, Sarah Silverman? I was like, oh,
Patient
no.
doctor confidential.
And he was like, what about Whitney Cummings? Do you know her? And I'm like, they're at a different level that I am. I'm just so no. And I'm like, oh my God. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
come on, man.
You're not supposed to do that.
No, you're not.
Yeah. I think the most egregious thing about that is a dermatologist with a candy in his mouth.
That was the worst
Oh,
part,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. 'cause
Just
her-
rolling it
Her
around.
dermatologist, which is also in Beverly Hills,
Mm-hmm.
they just have huge crystal bowls of Tootsie Rolls and those like
That'll flare your
Swedish
rosacea.
Right?
Dansk cookies.
What
those
is it?
DANSK
Oh,
sugar
right.
cookies that
Yeah.
come in the tin that's more delicious
Like
than the
shortbread.
cookies themselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, huge like you know
And coffee.
and there's tons of coffee like
With the
all the stuff that you would think that would definitely affect your skin.
I have
but-
an idea to pitch because you said shortbread,
Mhm.
and I started thinking about what if we did a short king bread?
A short king bread.
Wait, cookie.
Short king bread cookie.
You know what? The course is already getting to me.
Okay.
I was thinking of a king cake, and then I was thinking of a short king cake. That's funny because now short kings is a thing.
now
Oh,
I'm
is
not
it
sure if
really?
you're blushing or if you're
What?
Now I'm not sure if you're blushing or if you're.
I might be having rosacea in this moment because it also like my brain stopped working.
Oh, that happens.
And
to
I
me all
think, well, no, I think that's the rosacea. Is that one of them?
the-
Because I literally, as I was talking, I was like, I completely forgot what I was.
no,
I
don't
was
think
thinking of
that's
short king cake was a funny idea.
it. What is king cake?
King cake is what you eat on Mardi Gras. It's it's
How was I going to know that?
king cake's delicious.
I've
it's
never
that
had
super
that.
sweet.
Have you
There's
heard of it?
there's a cake that I don't know about. We should have it.
That's
Yeah, it's king cake.
Yeah.
Okay, well, when I come back from Mardi Gras episode, I'll bring a king cake.
Okay, good. Yeah.
And then, but a short king cake is funny because short kings are, having a moment. That title.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how I got to that from when you were going, but I thought it was like another idea we could just spitball.
Oh no, I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Especially like around like, Girl Scout cookie season.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I'm not even joking. As I said Girl Scout,
Yeah.
I thought that saying girl in front of Scout was somehow
Offensive.
a thing offensive. That's such a I was like, "Oh, wait. Can I just clearly say that to think? I wasn't trying to make a comment or anything, but as I said it, I just wanted to share. For a split second, it felt wrong to say that, even though it's not.
Well, what were you picturing?
Well, I
That
said
could be
Girl
the-
Scout, and then I was like,
Right.
oh, wait, should I just said Scout or Scout?
Well, they're all
person?
the,
I
yeah.
mean,
Well,
so-
the Scouts now. You know, the Boy Scouts are just the Scouts.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
really?
that's a good point.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's,
So that's
even
probably
more
why-
fucked up.
Yeah.
Because the Scouts are just, and then now you have to differentiate Girl Scouts.
Mhm.
If not, you just think,
Because girls are now allowed in the Scouts.
oh, okay, I
Mhm.
see
In the
now.
Boy Scouts?
Correct.
Because I was a Girl Scout and a brownie.
Yeah. Now you can be. I was actually at LAX at the Southwest Terminal, and there were a bunch of Scouts, and a couple of them were girls.
Mhm.
And that would have been like, I never did the Girl Scouts. If I could have been a Scout, I maybe would have. But it's also, I feel bad because I feel like it's going to be really hard on the Girl Scouts because they're going to lose some people, but also they have the cookies. They're pretty strong.
The
Maybe they don't
cookies-
need it.
Yeah, that's true. Also, but that's another thing too. The Boy Scouts never had any food items, right?
I feel like popcorn popped up sometimes, but I don't know
Mm.
if that was maybe just a Boy Scout I knew. Maybe he liked popcorn. That could be it. Oh, whoopsie daisies.
I like the a Boy Scout I knew for some either a movie or some
I
like
like that too.
documentary of
Oh,
a
yeah.
Boy Scout I knew,
love that.
or even if it's like something about yourself, a Scout I knew.
Mhm.
And then it was
Yeah.
always fascinating when they went all the way to Eagle.
Oh, yeah.
When those
Oh,
boys
yeah.
went all the
Those
way
are
to
the,
yeah.
like the desirable boys.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like there's so much time went to the Boy Scouts, you know,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you went all the way to Eagle.
Like, are you in your 20s by
There's
that
a-
point?
Kind of. I think
Really?
you're like 18 or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Are you an
Alex is saying,
Eagle?
yeah. Alex is saying his
His whole
entire family
family.
are Boy Scouts and went to Eagle.
Yeah.
Wow,
You
that
have
explains
other
so
interests,
much.
yeah.
That just
Wow.
explained everything.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to tell us.
Yeah, you gotta tell us this.
To an Eagle Scouts like ceremony, and it was a guy I knew who was a senior when I was still in middle
He's telling a story. I'll tell it in a minute.
So he was like in Boy Scouts from elementary, right? But he wasn't even the oldest one. There were like people there.
Whoa.
Even getting, like,
Whoa.
Yeah, like it's a thing. You don't have to be. I
You
guess, young.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
Wow.
You can be an Eagle Scout or a Boy Scout at any age, kind of a thing.
It's just if you're good enough.
When I was a kid, it felt very culty.
Yeah, very culty, he's saying, yeah.
No, this isn't for me.
Oh, interesting.
Good. Good for you.
It's good that you sniffed
Yeah.
that out at such a young
Alex
age.
kind of just broke it out a bit. Like, yeah, there is like sort of like a probably like a our society kind of a thing, and
Yeah.
people that don't get it just don't get it, and maybe culty Boy Scouts. I wouldn't put it past
No,
I'm sure if you
absolutely
if you're in something for 20 years or 18 years or
Mhm.
whatever, you're gonna find like the dark side of like this like thing
Yeah.
of going,
Yeah.
and, getting your like mischievous badge or whatever.
Mhm.
Mischievous.
not. Mischievous. yeah.
Mischievous.
Mischievous also
You can
sounds
say
like
that, yeah.
yeah, but
It's actually
it's
mischievous.
pronoun-
Is it?
Yeah, it is because it's.
I
pronoun
thought it
heavy.
was mischievous for a while, but
Yeah.
then a friend.
Just mischievous.
Yeah.
It's like misanthrope. You could say misanthrope, but then again, you're this miss in front of it. It points to a woman doing something wrong.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think you missed it.
I think I did. I think
I think you went past
misanthrope.
it.
Yeah.
He's miles away.
I just realized you have the same glasses on your face as on your person.
I know.
What is that?
It happened accidentally earlier, but I left it because sometimes I can't see. And so my reading glasses are also these. So one.
How do you know? You don't know until you put them on what they are?
Mhm. If I can't see across the room, I know it's my reading glasses. And I've had episodes where I've had to do it like that so I can read what's in front of
Do
me.
you have a label maker? We can just put something on the side. That way you can see. Oh, you probably can't see.
I can't see.
Oh. Well, then put a label maker and then which one ever has a label that you can feel.
Uh-huh.
Oh, feel the label.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Braille,
I'm blind.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. But
All
they
right.
be, and have that be the glasses that is always the opposite. If you feel them, you always know you need the other one.
Yeah, exactly. I think that makes a lot more sense than
'Cause
your
then you put 'em
current
on and you go,
system.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's always funny to put them on and take them off and put the same ones back on with the other hand. Like, no. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I did that one time somewhere, and
Yeah.
I took the ones off, and then I put a bigger pair on afterwards, and they were both red.
Yeah.
But it was just I didn't mean to. I was just one was my reading glasses, and one
Yeah.
was I couldn't read my set, so I had to take off one
Don't-
pair for the other.
Don't they make them so that you can do both?
Yeah, but I feel like sometimes the ones that are like that
Mhm.
you can't. You have to go like this.
Oh,
You know what I mean? If you're looking at something that's
Oh, I
close to
see.
you and it's not like angled at you right, I'm tilting my head back. If
Yeah.
I'm watching TV like
Yeah.
close to us, like on a what do you call it, laptop,
Mhm.
then I have to go like I have to tilt my head up so I can see through this part.
oh,
Cause a lot
yeah,
of
that's
neck
not
pain.
ideal.
yeah.
no.
So I got to wear I have to wear reading glasses to watch television.
Well, do you put on subtitles?
See, there you go.
Yes, we do actually. Yeah,
Mhm.
it helps.
Yeah, it does help, especially if it's a British show and
Oh,
they're
yeah.
not
Oh,
speaking
yeah.
English. right?
Exactly.
Oh my God. The Wire.
I find also like subtitles are good with dominatrixes. But the dominatrixes subtitles. It's a terrible joke.
No, I liked it.
Thank
I
you very
liked it
much.
too. I'm not positive I understand it, but I
I don't
really like
get
it.
It's
Thank
just
you.
the words somehow made sense when you hear them together, but it's just kind of lazy.
It's a little better than a short king cake, though. I
Yeah,
will say.
but I am intrigued by the short king cake because I never had king cake.
Right.
I can't wait.
And
The little baby, you know that little baby in the cake? Have you
Uh-huh.
ever heard that?
Uh-uh.
Where there's a
Mm.
little baby. They hide a little toy baby or sometimes a lamb, sometimes a baby.
Okay.
And that's whoever gets that little baby has good luck for the rest of the year.
oh, that's cool.
How weird! You're just chewing on a piece of cake and the baby's in your mouth.
Yeah, you're like, and then you got the baby. hmm
A lot of dentists have good luck.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's so weird.
hmm
Yeah. But I like the fact that like we start on rosacea
Uh-huh.
and we've kind of gone off topic here and there, but not really because everything we've talked about is
Gives
red.
you rosacea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's red. Yes.
yeah,
gives you
that too
rosacea.
is a
Yeah.
trigger for rosacea.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gave her. She was offered. I didn't give it to her. Alex gave Macy some pizza earlier, and that's good because
That had a lot of red
white
on it.
flour.
Pepperonis.
Yeah, the
It's got it all.
pepperoni spicy. I mean, if it's
Even just bread, right, is
Yeah.
basically sugar.
it's sugar,
Yeah.
it breaks down into
That's
sugar.
so sad.
It is sad.
Yeah.
Bread is my favorite thing ever.
And it's so good easy on the tummy. Like if you're sick,
Mm.
bread.
Oh yeah, saltine crackers.
Yeah.
Too. I
Why?
eat them
So
so
you're
much.
telling me that's bad?
Well, it's just bad to eat a lot of it, I guess.
Yeah.
But if you're having symptoms, you want to
Mhm.
stop doing the thing
But
that's making
that-
the symptoms go away.
Mhm.
No, you can't just play through it. Just,
My dad was on and off the Atkins diet pretty much his whole life, and it would have just been better if he'd just eaten bread
yeah. Did it affect him
emotionally.
emotionally?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're just happier if you're eating bread.
That's the
Oh,
thing
absolutely.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that will. Does it take longer to break down into sugar and
Which?
bread? Like
Bread.
let's say white flour.
It's not a
like-
straight shot to sugar,
Yeah.
is
It
it?
depends on the bread. So if it's like Wonder Bread, yeah, you're going to have it really shoot up. You're high glycemic. Then you've got like wheat bread that takes a little bit more time to break it down. Yeah, keep drinking beer. And then anything with super like processed white flour is going to do that. But then if you have like pasta that's al dente, even though it's flour, it's doesn't break down as fast, and for some reason it doesn't raise your blood sugar as much
Because it's al dente? Like if you cook it
if it's
too-
overcooked, then no, it's already like
it's like mush.
it's
Ah.
mush. Yeah,
If it's already like
your body has to have a hard time like getting rid of it, so
Yeah.
it doesn't go through you so fast because then your blood sugar spikes
mhm.
and
Wow, that's pretty. It sounds so simple because like the more you take to break it down, like chewing it, the more longer
yeah.
your body takes to break it down.
totally
So
that makes sense. It's easy
Yeah.
to put together.
Yeah. But sometimes things that take long, like raw vegetables, are hard to break down.
mm.
Yeah,
So my body just gives up and doesn't even try.
you just have like a whole carrot come out or a slice of carrot.
That's gross, Nikki.
She's getting really,
Corn.
really.
I
Well,
usually,
no one digests corn.
No one. Sometimes
that's true.
Sometimes even when I don't eat it, it comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
a
always a
problem.
surprise, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's-
Oh, Alex, I have a great question.
Yeah.
Do certain drugs cause rosacea?
I imagine they do. When I got on Wellbutrin many years ago, it caused me to have red underneath my nose, and then eventually it went away.
so like prescription drugs can do it.
I would
Yeah.
think, yeah.
As well
I don't
as,
know
like-
about fun drugs.
I didn't love Wellbutrin.
You didn't?
It didn't work well for me.
Did it make you like too speedy?
Oh, I think it made my heart race, but
Oh,
nothing
okay.
else.
Yeah. Oh, that's not good.
So what do you do?
I
you
don't
get
know.
on Zoloft?
Yeah,
I'm on
Zoloft better
I'm
for
on
you.
both.
You are?
Wellbutrin and Zoloft. In fact, my psychiatrist called it. He says that people typically call it Welloft
Oh.
because you're supposed to be. Which I was like, it's hilarious. I was like, okay, I'll try it. But and so far it's been
It's been good.
It's been good. Yeah,
You're well off.
I'm well off.
Well
So,
off.
I was like the way he said that, and he's like said it with a straight face. Maybe he smirked. I think I saw a smirk, but it was just so funny.
yeah.
It's great when your psychiatrist makes jokes about the drugs you're about to take.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, he's hilarious.
He's so cool. He is really funny.
He's so cool and hilarious. We're like, like together, like basically we had
During
the
our
same,
appointment.
during mine, and she's in the back, and it was just bullshitting. He doesn't care.
So I was like, how have I been? Have I been,
Yeah. Yeah, he's
anxious
asking
lately
me.
or whatever? Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just
Wow.
like, and you're like, no, it's been better, whatever, So
I really thought this was a joke. Are you really on Wellbutrin and Zoloft?
Yeah.
Wow. I thought you came up with that joke in this moment, which
no,
is
I
still,
wish. I wish.
you're really well off.
I'm well off. Yeah.
Wow.
100%.
I love that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Either way, whether it was real or not, that's
I
great.
was
Which,
blown away by the psychiatrist saying that, and I'm not sure if that's even a thing people call it because just the way he said it was so fast.
It could have been
Yeah.
a joke from
Yeah.
him. Yeah.
But
yeah.
I would know because he's so.
I
dry.
bet it's a known joke in their field.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
I bet it is.
Yeah.
I bet they even talk to each other and like, well, have you tried them on Welloft? I think
Yeah,
they're
they're
like, oh, we haven't tried that
Yeah.
yet. We've tried everything else.
That's
but-
such a better name for a drug than anyone they came up with.
Mhm.
Well off
Yeah.
is like, oh, okay.
Mhm.
Not like, like whatever the
Skagegan or something.
Skagegan or Skyrizi.
Sky Rizzy.
Like somebody named a drug after how Snoop Dogg talks.
Sky Rizzy. Oh, yeah.
Rizzy.
Rizzy.
It's like, what's the real Sky Real?
What does Sky Rizzy do?
It's an antidepressant.
It is?
Yeah.
It must
Is
be
it?
newer.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, they run out of names.
They
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
We just mute the drug commercials now every time they come on. They're so depressing.
They are very depressing.
They are.
What about the ones that though? Remember those?
Yeah,
With the
yeah.
different faces.
Excuse me, like,
yeah.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
the cartoons, like those.
Those, and then there's also just like these hand paints or like signs that you put on your smile face.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
We've all been there.
And then you take it down, and then
Then
go
you're
back
to you.
the-
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
favorite drug commercial was the one about there was a woman who this lady was sitting down and she's watching her daughter up on like the thing to get fitted for like a wedding dress,
Uh-huh.
and she just goes, oh, and she's like squirming, and she has to go pee, and so she leaves the room, and then it says, be there for your kids' moments, and the daughter turns around and just goes, like the mom wasn't there. Like, and I'm just, all the time I'm like, she went to go piss.
Yeah.
Who cares? Like, it was such
Oh
a
my
big
gosh.
dramatic thing about not being able to control
She should have
your
not
urine.
gone to the wedding. That should have been
Yeah.
like what she missed.
Or know your mom well enough to know that she just went to go to the bathroom because she
She'll
has
be
an
right
issue.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It was such a made up thing. And I'm like, okay.
clearly they've never experienced depression.
No, I think they have, and they have way bigger issues than urine if their
Mhm.
families,
Yeah.
it's just sad.
Oh, Mom, you just disappointed me again.
Yeah, if she had pissed the chair
That's why she's on Wellbutrin, because
because of the fact, yeah.
she just takes everything so personally.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, she's peeing again. Yeah. Don't you hate that when your parents urinate?
Oh
And It's like
God.
just you bring. Up
I don't
all
think
your
mine
childhood-
do.
No.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Wow.
I don't like to think about that.
They've like evolved past that.
Yeah.
Oh, you just don't like to think about it.
Mm-mm, no.
But
And-
okay. We don't want to talk about it though. I don't want to upset you.
Yeah, let's not upset me.
Okay.
Some parents don't do it. I've heard.
Right?
So yeah.
Yeah, I
you're-
think it's a
you're fine.
religious thing.
Oh,
Yeah, it
oh.
causes rosacea as well.
Oh, yeah,
back
because
to
it's all built
rosacea.
up.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
good.
if you keep urine inside your body, your skin is completely clear. But if you let it out,
hmm
everything flares up. That's why people still drink their pee.
I don't think any of that's true, but I like it.
The internet exists for something. I do a lot of research before the show.
I did have. Okay, this is we're sort of still in the rosacea world with this
Mhm.
story, kind of. I went to the allergist, okay, because this is getting. I went to an acupuncturist who said she thinks that I'm allergic to something. Right? She was like, "You're something's going on. Like
Right.
you're having a reaction." I was like, and I started taking Zyrtec. That helped.
Mhm.
So I was like, I'm fine. I'm taking Zyrtec. She was like, I would go see if you're eating something, like maybe. So I went. I was so lucky. My insurance paid to like get all this testing done. And when I went to first get, it's the kind of prick test on the back. I don't know if you guys have done that
I've heard.
before.
I haven't done
Yes.
it before though.
So I didn't know what it was going to be. So I was kind of nervous. And I asked the nurse, I was like, is this going to hurt? And he was like, oh, no. He's like, I've administered this like hundreds of times. I go, well, have you been tested? He goes, God, no.
What?
And I was like, what? Why? And he was like, I don't want to know what I'm allergic to. Like, I don't want to change what I
Oh,
eat.
okay, I get
And I was like, oh.
Whoa.
I mean, and I kind of thought like, some people just want to be naive. Some people don't want to grow. Some people don't want to like make themselves better. I do.
yeah.
And then they told me the news, and I wish I had never, ever gotten tested.
Oh.
wow.
They said avocado,
Okay.
They said pork. They said lamb. I don't really care about that.
Yeah.
And then they said coffee.
No.
What
and
does
I was
it
like,
do to-
and
what-
I have so many
Oh, my
questions,
God.
right?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
even
yeah.
know. I'm like, what does that mean? He's saying numbers. I grabbed his arm
Yeah.
and I was like, coffee? I was like, what about decaf? He was like, it's all the same. I was like, what about drip versus espresso versus?
Yeah, yeah.
And he's like, no, it's
What about
the
drip?
coffee. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, that's a hard one for a lot of people. And I'm like,
This guy's a prick.
I
yeah.
hate him already.
I know. So for a couple of weeks, I was like pretty depressed about this,
Yeah.
and I thought it was a scale of 1 to 5, and I was a 4 on coffee. So I was like, okay, so like I'm not dying, but like that's not good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I was having 4 to 5 a day.
Oh
so
my
it's
God.
like, right?
That's a lot.
So that's too much. So I have cut it down. Turns out though, the scale goes up to 10.
Oh.
I'm a 4.
Okay.
Who isn't?
Right.
Probably. No one. Coffee is not really good for anyone.
No.
I mean,
Yeah. It's acidic.
exactly. It
Yeah.
tears you up.
Did they say anything? You asked about like the cold brew coffee. Like, does
I
that,
asked them about all
it's-
that.
it
They
does-
don't have enough testing done. They don't know. They think
Okay.
it all has to do with the bean. And then
Yeah.
I also found out I'm allergic to. Oh, this was his go. This is why I think Well Off is a set joke for all of them, because he said this joke to me twice and didn't remember. I'm apparently a 5 allergic. That's the most I was at anything, to Brazil nuts. I don't know that I've ever had a Brazil nut.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, I don't even know if I've ever had a Brazil nut. And he goes, well, it's the one left in the mixed nuts because nobody eats them, so they must not be good. And I was like, okay. And then when we had the telehealth and we were going on my results, well, Brazil nut, that's the mixed nut. The one that's left, that must not be good.
Oh my God.
So that I'm like, I wonder how many times somebody's allergic. I wonder if he made up I'm allergic to Brazil nut just to
Just you can make that
Oh,
joke.
yeah.
that he can. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of going through it with my allergies. I don't know how to change my life. He told me to just cut all those things out for 2 weeks and then reintroduce it to see how it really affects me.
Yeah.
Because he was like, some things won't actually affect you. And like, I had coffee yesterday and it seemed fine.
Oh, this was recent.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I actually was drinking coffee while they tested me
Oh my God.
and told me I was allergic to coffee. So I had to finish that one.
That was so fun. Really?
I was like, oh my gosh. But it could be two. It could be too. I overdid it.
Yeah. Okay.
And maybe my body's
Oh,
like,
right. It's like, fuck you.
yeah, stop doing
Yeah,
this.
don't do it.
So if I just cut down too, it could be better.
wow. So they could tell all this.
Isn't that insane?
Brazil nuts is so specific
Yeah.
that, okay.
I'm
wow.
good with peanuts.
They're putting ham under your skin just to see like if it
A
if you have
pig.
react- Yeah.
They brought a
Oh.
pig in.
Wow.
I don't know how they did it. I don't know, but I felt like 6 pricks and somehow I know they know 100 things from 6 pricks.
Yeah. 2 cocksuckers and 6 pricks.
Yeah.
What a doctor.
There were 2 cocksuckers in the room.
The one they left behind. That's so funny. You should ask him again. Be like, what's that nut that I have a allergy to
Yeah.
again? Just so we
I
can
will.
say the
Call him
joke.
and record it.
I will. I definitely will. That's a really great idea. Interesting though, he said, because I also was allergic to pecans, and he said roasted makes them worse,
Oh.
Really?
which is the opposite for vegetables. Vegetables, the more you cook them, the less reactive you'll be to them.
Oh.
Like a raw carrot's going to be harder for me than a
Yeah.
cooked carrot. But
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
Okay.
well, I guess I got to shut down my roasting factory.
Yeah, you get chestnuts?
Open
Ugh.
fire?
Yeah, I mean,
I know. What if it's open fire? I didn't ask him. What if they're roasted open fire?
yeah, maybe it's the closed
It could be the closed fire.
Yeah.
Oh, the
the
closeness.
confined flames.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'll set up an appointment, another telehealth tomorrow.
Okay,
We'll get
cool.
this out.
That would be so
Wouldn't it be
nice.
funny if I got it all done telehealth, like I pricked myself, like at
Oh
home
my
and like
God.
sit in?
You just have like all the
That would be
samples?
that would be COVID. What they'd have to do?
Oh my God.
Not really, but kind of.
What? To have to prick themselves?
I know that
Yeah.
no one actually did that, but I imagine that was on the table at one point.
You put swabbing your nose
We're
and then
doing
telling
everything
them what it looks
ourselves.
like.
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't know if you have, I think you might have COVID. what does it look like? Yeah, it's kind of wet and snotty. Ooh, that's not good. From your nose?
Yeah.
That's
No.
not good.
Did it hurt when you did it? Oh, then you've got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you definitely have it. Yeah. Did it
That
go
was
in?
really bad when they shove it up you.
The
Oh,
very first
yeah.
ones were
Yeah,
like
it
way
was
up
really
there.
bad.
Yeah.
It's scary.
That honestly would like anytime those moments happen, I get super. Not to bring it back. I don't want to bring it back on topic here, but
Yeah, God forbid.
or like I feel stressed. I'll get like super red in the face, like super red to the point where it's one of those things where when it happens, I think to myself like, "Oh my God, there's no way I can control this."
Yep.
Nope.
So somebody definitely sees me doing this. There's a reaction here, but then it lasts longer. Is that also rosacea?
No, that's just your body. Just like when I used to lie as a kid, always I would get a full blush on my whole face, and my face and neck would get super red. Or like if somebody's saying something to you and it's pissing you off and you can't say anything back, your
you
face
get really
is just
red.
red. Yeah, and
Those are emotions.
Yeah, they're
That's
emotions.
what- yeah.
And it releases adrenaline, and it's just going like all the blood is going into the capillaries in your face and whatever.
Wow.
So
Should we come out with a blush line again? More ideas called rosacea.
that would be a good
Yeah,
color.
like
for
shades
it.
of rosacea.
Leaning into
Shades
it
of
as opposed to trying to shades of rosacea.
Yeah.
I like oh my God.
I think that's
Another
a good
great title.
idea. And that way, if somebody's perfect, they're like, no, look, I have rosacea. My life's really hard, but it's just fake.
It's just fake.
But some people need something.
I like that. That's
Yeah,
like
that's true.
the spectrum of rosacea. Like I'm on the spectrum of rosacea.
Exactly.
Oh, right, you
Because
say
everyone,
spectrum
everybody
even.
could be on the spectrum of something, you know?
It's nice to be on a spectrum so you can tell people you're on a spectrum.
Exactly.
Exactly. Except mine is $85 a month, and it's the worst internet I've ever had. in my life. And anyway, that's like a stock comedian joke.
Yeah.
It's like the well-off version of the.
But what scares me, I didn't even think of it. You kept saying spectrum never once. Just thought about autism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always on the brain.
That's right.
All right. I have to bring it around just a little bit.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, God, no. There are, please don't be sorry. She just turns bright red.
Itchy.
Yeah. Foods, there are foods that can help the flare ups.
Oh my God, great.
Right. Okay. So,
Brazil nuts.
yeah, Brazil nuts are top on the list.
But only
Those
in
are the ones that
Brazil.
nobody wants to eat.
Oh, right. Is that why they're left in
Yeah.
the mixed nuts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. Kefir. Have you ever had kefir?
Oh, I went through a thing where I would drink these little drinks
Like
Yeah.
in the morning.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're probiotic drinks.
Yeah.
Oh, you probably were having like Yakult or something like that.
It's something I got at Whole Foods.
Yeah, tempeh, kimchi. Those are all like
Kimchi.
Yes, miso, sauerkraut. It's all because that helps
Ooh.
the bacteria in your stomach.
Oh.
It gives you the good. It's a probiotic, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been doing Greek yogurt almost every day.
That's really good too.
Okay.
You have to check with yogurt though and make sure there's not cornstarch in it because
Lord.
sometimes that means that they didn't have time to let the what do you call the things
The bacteria culture? Like
the cultures to develop
They faked
long
it?
enough. They fake it, and then because that's what makes it thicker, and then they throw a bunch of cornstarch in it, and then you have.
Oh.
So make sure you look on the back of your thing. Make sure that there's no whatever, no replacement. You have to have live cultures in there.
Live and active.
Yeah, live and active.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Man, I
So,
don't
yeah.
know. I eat Faye.
That's good.
Is that a good one?
I think so. Yeah,
I'll
yeah. I
check,
think
I'll
that is
check.
actually a good one.
Yeah.
But it's related so much to your gut, the rosacea.
The gut health just really as we learn, it affects it all.
Yeah,
Everything.
that's so much of like when I was talking to the psychiatrist, he was saying that like the drugs don't necessarily affect your mind in a sense, but it's all in like all of them are in the gut, so the gut health even helps that. So when you take those drugs, like that's also might be causing kind of fog and stuff like that.
Couldn't you just take a Tums?
Yeah,
I
that would be
always
good.
try to just take a Tums in
Yeah,
case.
if possible.
Yeah, I take a Zoloft, Wellbutrin Zoloft, and Tums, and I have a well-offed tummy, well-off stomach. I don't know. I'm not really good at. That's a great. I'm trying to add to his joke, and I just
Yeah.
can't. I can't do it.
It would be funny if you prescribed, one Wellbutrin, one Zoloft, 2 Tums, and an Aleve every day, just in case. That'll
To
get
cover
you
all
through
your
the day.
bases?
Yeah.
For sure.
Mhm.
It's going to help something somewhere down the line.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
can't
going to
take
hurt
a
you.
leave though, because that causes bleeding. Apparently, there's a risk of bleeding with the Zoloft.
Oh,
So-
so your
Wow.
Tylenol.
Some Tylenol. Guy.
Okay, I should
Yep.
have said Tylenol. Yeah.
Yep, just
Would-
Tylenol
Tell
and
us more.
Vicodin. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Vicodin, yes,
Mhm.
that works.
Yeah.
There are things that you can get from the dermatologist. Let's see.
I have a guy in Beverly Hills.
You do. Yeah, that's right. The one that comes up a lot with my clients that works because I always try to get to do a natural way to get it, take care of it. Like first try your diet, try to clean up the bacteria in your gut. make sure you're not drooling, because sometimes even like when you're sleeping, if you have candida, it makes that rash.
I think
thing.
I'm a big drooler at night.
If you have yeast, it's gonna come out that way too.
Good
when you're
God,
drooling. I know,
disgusting.
it's so gross. You gotta tape your mouth shut. And then
Sometimes my dog, when she gets stinky, we call her the yeast beast. Just a fact about
Yeast beast.
yeah, I like that.
because she gets yeasty.
Yeah, you can smell it, or
Yeah.
Is it like on like her mouth kind of a thing?
No, I
or
just
is
feel
it-
like it's just like her ears maybe or something.
yeah, probably,
Like,
yeah, for sure.
okay.
You can get candida in your ears.
Yeah, here
like,
comes the
yeah.
yeast beast, which might be me over the holidays.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. So anyway, stop drooling. How do I stop drooling?
You tape you really do. You can tape your mouth shut. Also,
Okay.
if you get that on your face from candida, you can put like the foot cream on there. It's cheaper than like the what do you call those steroid creams?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you just use the foot
Wow.
cream. And my dentist told me that because I was getting that.
What if I grow a
crack.
nail?
Wait, what?
Could I grow a toenail?
Where on your
On
face?
your chin.
Because
That's not how foot creams work.
You can put. Well, I was trying to think like you might like if you rub it on your feet first and then rub it. On
Yeah,
your,
you got to
Oh,
make sure to
yeah.
wash your hands.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
important.
get the
Yeah.
sequence of it.
Toe
It's very
chins.
important. What's it? Toe chin?
toe chins.
Mm-hmm.
That's my
Yeah.
doctor's name, Dr. Tochins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Dr.
Okay, I'm so
Tochins.
glad we got to that point because I was regretting saying what I had said earlier.
Yeah,
but
no, that's-
since we got to toe chins, I
Toe
feel
chins is
okay about
great,
it.
Yeah. I think we're touching on something here that no one else has done
Mhm.
before,
All right.
and that's funny doctor names. So, anyways,
Okay, let me just go over a few things. All right.
yes.
Things that might be
Blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry,
prescribed
go
to you. Yeah. Encapsulated benzoyl peroxide, which is like a beta. It's a. I can't think of words today. Anyways, it's what people put on the outside of their skin as well. I'm wondering if they put it as a a vitamin or pill, whatever.
oh, encapsulated. I see. That. Okay.
Encapsulated,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Doxycycline is one that they do a lot, and they
I think
start
they-
people on
yeah.
it really early, like really young kids. They're on doxycycline, and that fucks up your gut.
Yeah, no,
And then
I
you
never
have to
did that.
keep
Oh.
taking antibiotics. That's why I always I don't take it until it's like absolutely I'm on the floor dying,
Mm-hmm.
because it's not. I mean, it's not good
And
for your
don't you
stomach.
get UTIs a lot with that kind of stuff, or is that something else?
Yeah, no, it's the same thing because
Yeah.
you take the thing and then the bacteria and the good stuff that's down there
Mhm.
is all out of balance. That's
It
why you're
wipes
not supposed to
everything out.
douche too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So don't douche because
I did learn that. Dr. Oz said that
Oh well,
Mhm.
yeah, but
a
he's
long
right.
time ago.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I was watching Oprah, and then I had to find out what is douching.
I was going
After
to just
that.
ask you if you had douched ever.
Yeah,
I
Well, can you
haven't.
imagine? I was a young child douching, just. And then Dr. Oz, when he told me when I was
Yeah.
8, I was like, "Great, I gotta stop."
It's so weird because
When he told you.
Dr. Oz really pulled the curtain back on a lot of that stuff. You
Yeah.
know,
He
'cause,
did.
it's pretty crazy, and it's such a like a popular doctor.
You're being serious.
Yeah,
I,
he
sometimes
is.
I can't tell.
I was making a Wizard of Oz joke, but then I went into the
Oh,
fact that
okay.
like I
pull
really,
back the curtain. See again. I
yeah.
missed
Mhm.
it. Yeah.
but he really is like he's still
Yeah.
super popular, and people, and he's a real doctor, which is the craziest thing. Like Dr. Phil's not
Correct.
a
I
real
was just
human
thinking
being.
about Dr. Phil. He seems like such a jerk.
He does, but I bet
Yeah.
he's I don't know.
He's divorced. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah. Is that what you're going to say?
No, I was going to say when I watched the douching episode, when he said that, a woman stood up and goes, "How can I ever be clean?"
Are you? s-
He was like, "I'm telling you, it's a self-cleaning. That's when I learned self-cleaning oven. You don't need to worry about it." And she was like, not having it. And
But
she
she
was like,
stood up in the audience and explained
yeah, I
it?
think it was like a Q&A, but it was Oprah, but it was so, I don't know if I was watching, I don't know. It was definitely Oprah,
Yeah, it
but
was Dr.
she stood
Oz.
up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
Dr. Oz is a douche. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good.
Yeah.
That's pretty
I've been
good.
holding on to it. I was like, okay, finish your sentence.
Yeah.
Here it comes. And inject it
No,
in.
that was the perfect timing.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Yeah. Okay, good. It would seem natural.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you, keep going.
Okay, so doxycycline, not good. Ivermectin, that's a new one for me. I never saw that
Topical.
before. Yeah, topical ivermectin. It's an antiviral, as far as I know. So I don't know how that works and what it does to your skin. So I can't say anything about that. But Metrogel, it's called Metronidazole.
Metronidazole.
Thank you. Yeah,
Nice.
I used to
yeah.
be a pharmaceutical technician.
Yeah, and they call it Metrogel.
Metrogel. Okay.
And that actually does work, and it helps to it just helps to like make it subside a bit, and then but you do have to stay on it. I don't know what the side effects are, but I haven't seen anything terrible happen to my clients who happen to be on it. But
I think they used to be Flagyl was the
oh yeah, Flagyl. I thought
the-
that was for your UTI.
maybe I thought it was an antifungal, which is
Oh,
the
you're
Metro,
probably right.
But I don't know.
Well, yeah, I think it is a fungus.
That makes sense.
By the way,
yeah.
Candida is also a fungus.
Yeah.
Is that what's
really
causing my
disgusting.
feet to like?
Yes.
I do like sugar.
Yeah, when you eat more sugar, your feet
You
itch
can
more.
itch.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's head to toe.
It's eczema, psoriasis. It's
My God.
I have alopecia areata from it because it's the seborrheic dermatitis you can get for it. Anything that's inflammatory that's showing up in your skin can come, not always, but it can come from Candida.
Okay.
Do you like think about sugar before you eat it for those reasons?
Yeah, I do think about it. Also because it's not good for your skin, and I want
Right.
to not be fat.
Mhm.
And I'm getting older, so like I don't eat, I don't burn as many calories as before. But yeah, so I do. I try to look and try to eat it like with other things
To delay the
actually just delay the digestion of it.
right.
Oh, like so no Kit Kat on an empty stomach. You
You
wait
can have it
till
with
you.
like a
a
chicken
pear.
breast. No,
Well, there's a lot of sugar.
yeah, that's
again.
sugar. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
God.
where else are we going here?
Leather. You can eat it with a piece of leather. That'll break down. It'll take
Oh,
a long
yeah.
time to break down.
That'll slow it down.
Sugar, like chocolate coated leather strips.
That sounds not delicious.
No.
Alex, will you turn the page for me? Let's see. Ducks Tuckland. Oh, so they're
Oh,
saying
yeah.
on this is whatever website, but it is website. What they
Nice.
did, it is true though. It's now, like I was saying, understood to be an inflammatory disorder. It's an immune response. It's your immune system overreacting
Yeah.
to something. And
Dramatic.
So, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Oh, and here's what I was gonna say. Okay, here's the number. Let's see. Number one trigger for rosacea is sunlight and hairspray.
Sunlight.
I don't know about this, but this is on a website that I saw.
And that could be
Hairspray?
because I didn't get rosacea until COVID, and I didn't go outside until COVID.
Like when it was done.
No. Like I didn't start going outside until we were in lockdown.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
got you.
And that's
Oh.
when I got rosacea. So it actually could be the sun.
Wow. Okay.
I
yeah.
know that we've now also we know it's candida, which
Mhm.
could be something else, but I think, yeah,
Okay.
it's also the sun.
the sun maybe inflames it and enables it to come out for
Mhm.
whatever reason.
Mhm.
Well, that's a bummer, but sun's not like great for your face skin
No.
anyway, but yeah, whatever. Alcohol, spicy foods. We already said this. Heat, being just too overheated. You shouldn't be, if you're having rosacea, you don't want to be using a lot of severe cold. Even if severe cold in the weather can give you rosacea. But this is what I was going to get to, and honey works really well. But it has to be good honey.
Okay.
Other honey
Raw?
will work. Raw honey, organic, and here I brought you one of these.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I bought one. This is the really expensive kind, and I'm telling you that because if you don't get this kind, this one is like it has numbers on it that I can't read. Oh, here we go. hold
We'll
on.
switch them.
Yeah, just put them on top.
Perfect.
No, I'm serious.
Very natural.
850 plus, whatever it is. And I don't know enough about Manuka honey to. I'll have to learn about it, but you got to look for the higher numbers.
Okay.
On here, and this one actually worked when I had seborrheic dermatitis, like right when the pandemic started, or not right when, but it's somewhat in there. And then all of a sudden, my head turned so red. Do you remember that?
I remember that, yeah.
And it looked like the devil.
Oh.
Like I had these like two things coming up here, and my eyebrows were like all red and flaky.
Whoa.
It was really weird. And then I started putting Manuka honey. And so what you have
like
to
as
do,
a mask. Okay, keep going. Yeah.
yeah, you can use it as a mask for sure. And I would
Mhm.
put it on there. And sometimes I would just leave it because we weren't leaving the house. So who cares? And it just dries if you put a thin layer. But you have to do it with, you have to take water and boil it first. And then mix a little bit of the honey with it, either in your hand or something else.
Okay.
And then you apply it to whatever it is and just let it dry.
Okay.
And also you can eat it and it tastes really good. But yeah, so I split this with you because I needed some too. I'm going to try it on my scalp.
Wow.
So it might be good, but this is for you.
Thank you so much.
And I gave you the new packaging. So I have the old dirty packaging.
Okay, I love that. Thank you. 100% raw and Australian. Like thunder down under.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. Okay. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's the
Sweet.
best. I think that's the best one as far as
So when you put it on, just a quick question: Does it have to be really hot, or is this like what?
No.
What like,
The
we should
point of
boil
the water.
Oh no,
is-
just
boil
I
the
think
water.
it's to boil out some like bacteria or something.
Oh, for on the water, and then the water dilutes it a bit, so you can put it
Yeah, and then you
on-
can
okay,
like
okay.
I mean, you can put it straight on the face too.
Mhm.
Okay.
But yeah, and you can leave it. You can leave it on for pretty much as long as you want. But you could use it every day on your skin, and it would just make your skin look
Wow.
good. Yeah, it's really good for your skin.
Oh, I'm
It
excited.
oxygenates your skin, so it actually draws. It's like a peroxide, a natural peroxide. That's why honey never goes bad ever. It will crystallize, but it won't go bad.
Oh.
The bees are helping us so much.
What can we do for the bees?
I know we need to find something to help the bees.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we can't lose them.
Bees, we need to get bees knees, because they always say the bees knees, and they don't have.
They don't have knees.
They don't have any knees.
I think they were talking about the bee's niece.
Oh, because the
Oh.
nephews are always getting the,
Yeah.
and then the queen's pissed. Yeah,
She feels threatened by the niece.
I think
Right,
so.
she's younger,
Because
she's
and that's why
prettier.
yes, and that's why they use the bee's knees, because it's like, what are you doing?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like an inflammatory. It's you're trolling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're buzzing.
buzz. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're buzzing. Yeah.
Are you buzzing? How's the beer
how's the
treating you?
beer? Good
It's
question.
delicious. I've got about an inch left.
That's good.
And how's the face?
Your face just looks slightly pink, but you've also been talking and
Yeah.
and you're excited to be
and I'm
here.
in PJs.
In your pajamas, you're warm.
Yeah. So again, we'll never know for sure.
Let me can I feel?
I think it is warm actually.
Yeah, it's a little bit warm, but it's probably everything. But
Yeah.
you're not like you don't have like a breakout or anything,
Right. I don't feel like it doesn't feel itchy.
No, and there's acne rosacea, and I think that might be more of what you have is like breakouts that are like red and
They're bumpy. They're not
bumpy,
like
yeah.
it's not like they don't like come to a head. They're just red and bumpy.
Yep, that's acne rosacea. And
Like
that's
hives,
triggered-
that kind of a thing, like a
If-
reaction.
No, 'cause
to...
they
It doesn't
last.
look like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hives will go away.
Oh, these will stay.
They
for
stay
a while.
on your face, yeah, and it's hard to get rid of them because they're under the skin. You can't get in there.
No, it's not like you can pop them either.
But if you can put the Manuka honey on that,
Mhm.
it might be able to get some oxygen into
Yeah.
those underground zits,
Mm.
and then that might be able to help it a little faster.
That'd be great. It's weird that isn't it sugar?
Yeah, but putting it on your
It's
skin,
different.
yeah, when it's out
Oh
of
my
a bee's
God.
butt.
Why
it's
should we
fine.
just do like white sugar?
Yeah. Yeah. Cupcakes and Swiss cake rolls all over my face. Yeah.
That sounds so good right now.
Oh, it does.
It does.
Well, sugar actually does draw oxygen into things.
Okay.
So, yeah,
I've
That's
cut out
apple-
corn syrup, which makes me feel a little
Yeah.
better about all the sugar I eat, but it's still sugar.
But he still eats like a pint of ice cream.
Yeah, I really got to get to sleep somehow.
Yeah. Your sleep's important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. So,
Mm-hmm. What kind of ice cream?
It limits his
it
choices,
limits
by the way.
one. I go Ben and Jerry's or like the Talenti ones, but it limits. So like PB over the top.
That's
No
amazing.
corn syrup.
Mhm.
Half baked, no corn syrup.
Really?
Everything but the kitchen sink. Everything but and then the joke they put ...
Uh-huh.
That's no corn syrup. And then like one of the Talenti ones, like the layer has like the caramel crunch one or something like that, or cookie crunch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's probably like 5 that
Yeah.
don't have corn syrup. All the rest of them, they put corn syrup in everything. By the way, that's the worst thing for the sugar that's
Mhm.
making the
It's corn
candida, and
syrup.
it burns faster than sugar. So everything, your glycemic index, blood sugar spikes,
Yeah.
and then it comes down crashing.
Well, a friend told me like don't put oat milk in your lattes and stuff anymore because that
Exactly.
spikes
Yep.
so whole milk is better than
Oh wow.
Yep.
and it's like what now milk's better
I know.
real milk
It's so crazy
I'm-
because now sugar's better than the other stuff they gave you when sugar was. Yeah. So
yeah
I think you made that point, but I haven't
takes a
been paying
while.
attention.
No,
at all.
I think that you made a different point. Maybe.
Okay, because I thought
I wasn't
maybe
paying attention to what I said, so I don't know.
I've never paid attention a single second in this room.
I've been trying to pay attention
Yeah.
but I've come in and out like that time when I talk I sometimes leave but when you're talking I'm here.
That's a good time to leave the room.
Yeah, I leave when I talk.
I don't want to be present for myself. I got to get out of here.
No, I can't see this.
So you're,
That's what I
like,
normally
you're
think.
actually just like on a beach somewhere, and your mouth's just
My mouth's
carrying on.
moving, things are happening, but yeah, I'm somewhere else because I don't want to get embarrassed.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Totally.
We don't want to put you on Zoloft.
I'm on Prozac and I think it's great.
You've been.
Bless you.
I
Bless
was
you.
a cough. Yeah, just I didn't want everybody to think I put like a spray of nose
That was nice of you.
bubbles in
Yeah.
there. Yeah,
Yeah, I've tried Zoloft, so I think Prozac's where I'm at.
and it doesn't make you gain weight.
Well, now that no,
No,
No.
That's why
There
won't
was
do it.
something else that I was on that made me gain weight. Seroquel made me
Oh
gain
my
a lot
God,
of weight.
yes.
So like once you've done that, it's like nothing really makes you gain weight after that.
It makes you super hungry, Seroquel. I tried
Oh
it
my
for
God,
like a week.
starving.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was awful. It was horrible.
You actually think you're hungry though.
Yeah.
Like you need food.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this is totally
24
justified to
hours.
eat pizza at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
That is a good time to eat pizza, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue. The drugs
You
work.
should try Seroquel on top of your Well-Oft.
Oh, I thought you were going to say on top of your pizza.
Or on top, sprinkle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a sprinkle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, off the quill. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything funny.
Mhm.
We gotta hit up Mark again. I want to talk to get some jokes from him.
Yeah.
Because he's way funnier than anything I could ever come up with, for sure.
Oh, well. Next time.
Oh, well off.
Oh, you're talking about our doctor.
Our doctor, yeah.
Oh, and I thought you were talking about producer Mark Logan. I mean, Mark.
Don't give away the
Acomb.
real. Yeah, no.
Oh, shit. I mean, Mark Loganstein. And
there you go.
it's
You
okay.
hit his name.
Yeah,
He
it
doesn't care. He
matter.
wants
doesn't-
business.
He wants business.
Yeah,
Exactly. He
exactly.
wants to. He's such a pill pusher. Oh my God.
It's so great, but it's called growth therapy. So definitely,
The pile of pills in my nightstand is growing for sure.
hey, I don't know. I feel good.
Yeah, that's true. That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
So do you feel like you got anything out of this that you might be able to try? And on top
Yes.
of that, the honey, of course.
Well, for
but-
sure, the honey. Thank you so much. And I don't think I'll be drinking another Coors in a
Coors?
while.
Yeah.
Not that I didn't enjoy it. It was
Yeah.
very easy to drink. But just if I'm gonna have sugar, I already take it back because I left my body and I didn't realize what I was saying. I think what I was gonna say was if I'm gonna eat sugar and eat
Mhm.
crappy things, like really make it count.
Right.
Don't you think that's so important?
Totally.
But
has to be
then
worth it,
sometimes
right?
your day to day, it's like you can't. You just have to grab something. You have to do something to make
Yeah.
you feel better in the moment.
Mhm.
But it's like, there's so many times I waste my sugar intake on things that I didn't necessarily want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
I did that with cigarettes. I stopped smoking cigarettes and I said to myself, I'm only going to smoke something that makes me feel good. So now it's just like weed. I'll just smoke weed. And I'm like,
because,
okay,
yeah,
well, if I'm
cigarettes
going to
make
do
you
that.
shitty,
Yeah, then cigarettes, all they do is like, and then I get addicted to that. So I'm like, if I'm going to do it, I want it to count. So I totally understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, make it count on something good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Something like you like.
Right.
Yeah, you just
Totally.
got to go with your feels.
Yeah.
Go with your gut.
feels.
Go with your gut.
Oh my God, we wrapped it up. That's
Go
so
with your
good.
gut.
That's such a good place. It's such a place to end.
Such a place to good. And
I need some drugs. Macy, thank you so much for coming back.
Thank
This
you
was
for having me
so
again.
much fun, and we will definitely be hanging out again soon.
Great.
What's the next holiday that's coming after? Oh, I can't do Thanksgiving and Christmas, but
No.
then maybe like
Well, there's
Valentine's Day.
yeah.
Okay,
Ooh.
yeah. All right, so
That's
we'll
a
do a
good day,
Valentine's Day.
Mhm.
I'll put it in
And
the
then
calendar.
Mardi Gras.
Oh yeah, Mardi Gras. Yeah.
Those
king cakes.
actually might be the same episode. Those are near.
Aren't
those
they?
are around the same time. So we can do a Mardi Gras Valentine's.
yeah,
That
that'd be
sounds
cool.
fun, actually.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll dress it up too.
Mhm.
I like that. I may even have a drink
Woo.
in one of those big cups you get. Have you ever been to?
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God, they-
Yeah.
Yard.
I vomited so much from drinking one of those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did the whole thing.
I had a whole Courtney Love moment, and I'm not going to tell you about, but because I have to remember more of the details. But it was pretty bad. It was pretty raunchy.
Oh,
but
man, you killed-
not. I mean, I didn't have sex with a football team or anything like that. But it was.
Oh,
But it was
she
soccer?
does that.
Yeah. I just call up the Raiders.
Nice. The Raiders. That's why they got their name. It's terrible. It's Hardly Newers was the opponent. Okay, sorry.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Every Wednesday we release it at 3 a.m. I don't know why.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, and I'll put out a good teaser for this one. And come again, subscribe. Put your little number on there and keep bringing the numbers up because it just makes me feel good about myself.
And you don't have to
That's all.
like it. Just subscribe.
Exactly.
If you don't like it, at least subscribe.
Or comment
Mhm.
on it
Yeah.
if you hate it.
Yeah, but say
Yeah.
nice things.
Okay.
Say nice things about why you hate it.
Make us decode it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, make us work
Mhm.
for it. I think that's a good punishment.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. See you later. Bye.
Are we gonna record this one? Let's record this one. This is a good test try, guys.
warm up. That was a great warm up.